From Beetles to Golfs to Polos, there are more Volkswagen cars in the world than there are French people. Selling and distributing all these cars is a major logistical challenge. So, how do you run one of the largest fully automated robotic car storage systems in the world? How do they do it? Welcome to Wolfsburg in Germany, home to Europe's largest car manufacturer, Volkswagen. Every year, Volkswagen supply over 5 million new cars to customers across the globe. That's more than 14,000 cars every day. But this vast complex isn't just the site of their factory. It's also home to Autostadt, a huge theme park dedicated to their cars. This automotive heaven attracts over 2 million visitors a year and is now the most popular tourist attraction in northern Germany. Of course, you can do more than just look at Volkswagen cars here. You can also take one home. But at Wolfsburg, you won't find any dodgy salesmen in cheap nylon suits, nor will you see any greasy mechanics drinking tea and shaking their heads. Because Volkswagen have decided to replace them all with a cutting-edge, computer-controlled robot. To see how it works, we're going to follow Hans and Petra, who've arrived at Autostadt's car distribution centre to collect a shiny new Golf.
Ja. Herr Ludwig, möchten Sie gerne Werkzeug mitmachen?
First, their order is checked on the computer.
Produktion vom Auto, gell?
With their order confirmed by the charming customer advisor, Hans and Petra make their way to the collection point. Meanwhile, the automated delivery system kicks into life. Hans and Petra's car is one of 750 collected each day. The trouble with putting all these new cars in a normal multi-storey car park is not just the amount of space it would require, but the problem of moving the vehicles in and out. Volkswagen's solution was to build a pair of 20-storey towers, each one 60 metres tall and capable of holding up to 400 vehicles.
We are able to prepare and to deliver into this customer center up to 120 cars per hour.
As Hans and Petra's order comes through, the central computer identifies which bay the car is stored in and instructs the robot to collect a silver Golf from bay 326. In the centre of the tower, the robotic lift swings into life. Powered by a system of electric motors and high-pressure hydraulics, it raises a car-sized platform up to the right bay. The next problem is to remove the car from the bay without starting the engine or damaging the paintwork. To do this, each platform is fitted with a set of tyre clamps that slide out and position themselves under the wheels. The car is then gently lifted and pulled onto the platform. Each platform can support up to 2.5 tons, and at full speed it can collect a new car every 60 seconds. Back in the car distribution centre, Hans and Petra follow the progress of their order on the information screen. Their new Golf has now been transported to the fine finish zone, where it's being given a final check and having its number plates fitted. At last, it's presented to its new owners. And thanks to Volkswagen's extraordinary delivery system, it has exactly 0 kilometres on the clock.
Very interesting, yes, sure.
Having recorded the delivery of their new family member with a photo, Hans and Petra drive off into the sunset.
Okay, bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
If only everything in life were as reliable as a Volkswagen robot.